sign. She say yeah, she say yeah. Broken hearts to the blame, and she'll never change. She's got such beautiful eyes. She's as brutal as a snake bite. 10, 11, 12. All bad girls, they go to hell. 21, 22, 23. She likes starfish and coffee. 98, 99, 100. She is a fucking muppet. Little Miss Muppet sat on the top of it. As she sits by the stop sign, she say yeah, she say yeah. Broken hearts to the blame, and she'll never change. She's got such beautiful eyes. She's as brutal as a snake bite. She hasn't slept in days, but I like her that way. She's got cold sores on her face. She's too crazy to stay. I'll do anything to save you. Promise to stay if you stay with me today. She say yeah, she say yeah. Broken hearts to the blame, and she'll never change. She's got such beautiful eyes. She's as brutal as a snake bite. Broken hearts to the blame, broken hearts to the blame. My broken heart is to blame, and she'll never change. She's got such beautiful eyes. She's as brutal as a snake bite.
Any requests for our next hit? No. Let's do. I don't care. I don't care. Actually, what do we do?
Hello. Let me check the audio. Everything's good. Okay, cool. Hi guys, welcome to GTS Season 3 finale. This is your host, Master Grade Jess, and I am here with Crow Sama. What's up, Crow?
What's up? How y'all doing?
And I'm here with my personal hero. It's a Gundam. How are you, man?
It's interesting to see Crow all of a sudden have energy. Like,
Yeah?
just literally before it started,
fucking
he
dead.
looked like he was done.
Yeah,
like,
he was
Crow
dead.
from it. Ha! Yeah! Live at 5.
I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
See, Crow fucked up by leaving the damn camera on. He could have turned it off and just laid down, and nobody would have been none the wiser.
Does this mean that
That's
you're laying
true.
down?
That's true.
Exactly.
Then Jess would have been alone, so I couldn't leave him alone like that.
Listen, it's Twitch. Nobody's watching. There's no girl in a hot tub. Give it up.
See, I
There's no
promise.
views. We're fucked.
I promised everyone we're gonna have It's a Gundam shows his face for the first time, hot tub edition on GTS. So now I'm
The
alive.
It's gonna
animator
happen.
refused to do it.
God.
So that's that.
now I'm a liar now to the followers of GTS here. But guys, welcome. Seriously, I am super excited. Thank you for the follows to everybody who's following. Today it's gonna be super special because look, Gundam said it last time. I rewatched the episode just a couple days ago. I hounded him to get back on the show, as I always do, and he eventually succumbed. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And so now we're here, and we're just going to have a chill talk. That's why I invited Crow over here. Crow is a guest host, and Crow is, super cool, too. So I hope that you guys enjoy. If you guys have any questions for Gundam, put them in the chat. I'll try to ask it as we go. And we're just going to start off. So real quick, I want to give special thanks to ArgamaHobby.com. You guys can use GTS Argama 5% off all in-stock items from June 15 till December 31st. It's a max 5 times use, but they also ship to the U.S. and they actually ship really cheap to the eastern side of the U.S. Gundam. So if you're looking for Gaia notes or anything like that, you know where to get them. AGS Parmax GTS 10 will give you 10% off all Sparmax compressors and spray boots for the pre-order that they have going on right now. Special thanks to Argama Hobby. Go check them out. And to our other sponsor of the show, special thanks to GundamHanger.com. You guys can use Sunny10 off for 10% off valid until midnight. So there you go. We're gonna start off with to Gundam, to Gunpla. What have you been up to for the last year, man? Tell us a little bit about what your life has been for the past year.
You should ask Crow these type of questions because he has an answer. I don't
Yeah, I do.
remember what I did yesterday, let alone the
He
entire
fucking harassed
year.
me.
Who harassed
He's like,
me,
"Hey,
Crow?
bro,
What?
I need you to buy computer parts." I'm like,
Oh, that's it.
Bruh.
I remember now.
I don't know shit about computers. He's like, but I need these parts. They're gonna like accelerate the performance, and he's like, started technical jumbo. I'm like, I don't know what any of that means.
This is how it actually went down. I said, Crow, you're in the mecca of like Meccaville, right? You got that wonderful Yahoo Japanese version that has all the wonderful toys. Could you like take time out of your day looking at lewd, weird figures and just buy me this fucking case for $1,500? I wasn't asking for much. It's hyper rare. It's got Gundam on it. It's only gonna be worth. It's like Bitcoin, but you can hold it.
And look at Bitcoin now.
Look how much it's worth.
Didn't it fall, or did it?
It
go up?
fell.
Yeah, it fell.
No, it
didn't
fell.
How hard did it fall?
Pretty hard.
Yeah, it fell pretty
much
hard.
is it
That's what's
worth
in the
now?
news.
It was just a gradual decline.
Give me
like
a
that.
number.
I don't know.
I don't know the percentage.
Somebody
it was like
in the
maybe
chat.
it was a
Let us
few
know.
thousand.
Only
I'll
a
pull up
few
my PayPal.
thousand. Like, could I buy a Bitcoin for 8 G's?
I mean, you could, yeah.
Probably.
I highly doubt I could get a whole Bitcoin for 8K. If
Oh,
I
a
could,
whole
I'd grab
Bitcoin?
one
No,
right
no.
now.
I mean, you can get a
No, I
fraction.
don't want a
of Bitcoin.
fraction. I want the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Oh, you gotta pay. You gotta pay a lot.
You gotta pay a top
See?
dollar for that, man.
It's still
it's not that
worth
low.
something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't. I never got into it. Are you planning to get into cryptocurrency?
It's still 49K.
Yeah, 49K.
God damn it.
What was it before? What was it before it fell?
I think it was like
It was at
60 at some
50.
point.
I mean, that's a pretty big drop, right? I mean, we're talking about 60 to 40, 48.
Well,
That's like
considering how
12,000.
low they were not too long
Mhm.
ago, it's a huge leap to me. It's only going to go up.
I just, I wish I gotten into crypto a lot sooner. But
That's
So
what we
ba-
all say.
so basically, you've been
Yeah.
bugging Crow to get you stuff from Japan over there, the Sacred Land, all that stuff. What case was this that you were looking for exactly?
God damn it. Let's Google this.
You don't
It's
even
like nobody's prepared
You
for
don't
this
That's
show.
okay, but take your time. This show
All
has
you have to do
no
is Asus
organization. It's
ROG
okay.
Gundam case. That's all you need.
Wait, was it those ones that they were coming out that had like the ARC-78 or like the Char one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
only in
Not-
Japan, per as usual.
So
I looked around though. I like not in Yahoo, but in like person, I couldn't find that shit.
Oh,
That
there's no
shit's,
way in
like-
hell you'd find it in person.
yeah, no, it's. I mean,
I mean, sometimes through God, all things are possible. I don't know.
Oh, through the world we live in, the only thing's possible is disappointment and Corona right now.
True.
I mean, it's going
I've
away.
been dodging that shit though.
It's going away. I mean, yes, I haven't got. Have you gotten sick Gundam at all in the past year?
Of course not.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. He's nice
You're a
and
fucking
healthy.
liar.
Wait.
I bet you've been fucking sick, and you're like, that's just the drugs. That's just the alcohol. I'm good.
No, odds are whenever I get sick, it's like food poisoning. That's self-inflicted. It doesn't count.
Yeah, that's a whole different sickness.
It's all about putting away all sadness and drinking it away. I haven't, actually, I could go for a beer right now. It's actually pretty nice and warm over here. It's like 19 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty nice. I should go for a beer. I should have been drinking something. I have water. What are you guys? Are you drinking anything right now?
Water.
No.
Water? We're all being healthy. All right, cool. Sounds good. Well, with that said, let's talk. Let's talk a little bit about some Gundam kits that we have on here. Because for the past year, of course, you've been painting. I know that mainly, you're sticking to It's a Gundam on YouTube, but your It's a Gunpla channel has been active. And
Yeah, active in wasting my money. That's what it's active in.
You've been going more into like the reviews, right? Like the reviews. I know that you were even looking at some figures and statues and all.
I
of
did
that.
too.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it's
not a
more,
lot.
It's more than before. It's more than before, right?
Well, if you don't upload, YouTube punishes you severely.
It likes consistency. It likes consistency. But this is the Strike Gundam, which we actually talked about a little bit last year. Which you said that
did?
this was your favorite PG. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it because you were in the process of painting it.
See, I told you I didn't remember what the hell I painted. If I knew that, I wouldn't have sent it.
No. You were in the process. You hadn't finished it. But my question to you is: it's still your favorite, despite the PGU having come out?
Oh no, the PGU totally crushes this.
Yes. Okay. Good. That's a good answer. What do you think? What do you think, Crow?
I mean, I haven't built either one. My shit's like in the closet, just collecting dust. But I don't know. I think the PGU just looks better. I mean, it just has like all the gimmicks that you ever wanted in a perfect grade. So it's like it's hard. It's pretty much hard to beat that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I hope Bandai keeps it up, right? Like. But I mean, before we go into PGU, like the Strike, why did you like the Strike at first? Because I personally don't like this PG. Like, I don't think it's it was really hype last year, but of course, I mean, I built a PG and it's like the PGU, and of course, it's way better. But why did you like this one, and where is it right now?
Personally, I felt the frame was fantastic compared to the Unicorn. That thing's a fucking mess.
What exactly about it is it a mess?
My Unicorn can't do much but stand there. And if I don't have the stand, it can't do anything else. I find the ankles to be a bit weak. The arms can't really hold the weapons that well. The wrist joints for this sucker suck ass too. It's just
So off the
it's
perfect
beautiful
grade?
to look at though. Yeah, the perfect grade. Yeah.
Yeah. Arm can't hold up the damn shield.
Yeah. It just can't do much but look good.
Yeah, it just stands on its base. It's a good thing it came with the base, right? So at least you get to. Just
Oh, it
poke.
needs the base.
Yeah, just so you could just chill there. And that's it. Do you
I
have
think
it
the
up?
issue was Bandai was focusing so heavily on having LED gimmicks that like everything else must have been secondary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, only for them to come out with the MGX last year and completely crush it in the LED department. I mean, compared
Well,
to
the
PG.
MGX came out so much further into the future, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, because I remember in your review you even said, like, if you're going to go for a unicorn, you got to go for the MGX. And I think you even said that you said the broke people will be sad that they can't get it or something like that. But that's the one that you need to go for, like the MGX.
I can't even remember what the hell I said. Maybe I did. I mean, it's the PG, not the PGU, the Unicorn Unleashed. What the hell is this thing again?
The MGX.
MGX.
MG Master Grade Extreme.
It's great, but the problem is it's so expensive. That's
It
its
is.
greatest flaw. It's
It's
so
not that bad now.
expensive.
It's like
It's not that
$116.
bad now.
Now, but when it
no
came out,
way, it's $116.
Yeah,
What?
it is. Amazon. It's been on Amazon for $116 for a long time. Let me pull it
What?
up real quick.
Where? On Amazon?
On
Amazon
Amazon.
Japan or Amazon US?
Even
Yeah, Amazon
Target is
Japan.
selling it for $250.
Yeah, that's.
You don't
How
go to
dare you,
Target.
Crow? You've lied to people.
Oh, look.
There's
Amazon
someone in chat,
Japan,
Amazon Japan.
15,700.
We're not in Japan.
We're not. Yeah.
You gotta figure it out. Get a proxy.
Dude,
Hey,
you are my
get
proxy.
on to the Crow Shop. If,
I'm
you,
like
if you're in the
Crow.
Crow Shop, you get it. You get it for 15,000.
Yeah, you gotta.
Crow saved me a little bit of money on these fucking expensive ass rare master grades, but then the shipping shot it back up.
Well, yeah, because you're fucking New York. You're like on the complete opposite side of everything.
Well, I got no defense.
Yeah, there you
Also,
go.
my Amazon says that it's $242. So Crow's right. You saved an extra $8
Yeah.
Get out
Yeah.
there and buy it now, kids. It's on
Things
sale.
expensive. But but how about the strike? Would you tell people in the chat to go out and buy the strike? The PG
If
strike?
you like the strike, go get it. But if you could get the PGU, why bother with the strike? But the strike is reasonably priced. I'll give it that. But this is the strike.
That's the
Perfect
RM
strike.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the perfect strike. It's got all that extra BS on it. So
Yeah.
once again, the price goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a YouTube channel with almost 600,000 subscribers, I wouldn't recommend getting this.
Mm-hmm.
My problem with this strike is that just with everything on top of it, like all the added extras, which is obviously the selling point of the perfect strike, it just, to me, it looks like a convolute, like a mess. It just looks like a transformer, just a bunch of things that don't match well. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, in my own
Michael
personal eye-
Bay-ish is what you're saying.
Yeah. It doesn't go with, like, in my mind, what a Gundam looks like. A little bit more uniform, without the loaded crap, like kind of Power Ranger style. You know?
Yeah, I see your point now. I didn't
That's-
really think about it.
That's
It's just
my
like,
problem
oh,
with it.
extra stuff, cool.
Just it doesn't have that uniformity that I enjoy. But going back to the kit and the way that you painted it, I remember that you did a lot of work on the frame. There were tons of pictures that you were posting up. On the
Oh,
frame.
I forgot to give you. You should have like asked me for stuff because I don't know what the hell to send. You
Nah,
just like
nah,
send
nah,
the
nah.
photos. I'm like, okay, here, whatever.
Here's the thing. All right, here's the thing to you guys in chat. When I messaged Gundam, I told him this is going to be just a freeform episode, which is what it is. There's really nothing where it's like, oh, we're going to talk about this specifically. Like, he sent me these pictures. That's what I put up there. I didn't want to make a big fuss about it because it's supposed to be chill. That's what I told Crow too, right? That's why we're here. So don't worry about it. I mean, we can see it. People, if you want to see more pictures of the frame, go check out his Instagram. He's got some in there. And go check out the video, too. I mean, everything is there, right? Because at the end of the day, to me, and again, here I go fanboying, that's why I love your fucking videos, is because your reviews are so freaking honest. Like, I love the honesty. It's something that's really missing when it comes to...
In the Gunpla community, yeah.
It's just like, okay, this kid is garbage. I didn't like it that much. Just painted it, blah, 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 this and that. Oh, I like it. I don't like it. That's what I like about you, is the fact that you have a voice of honesty when it comes to your videos. And I think that's your selling point. I mean, for me...
I view it from this perspective.
Mhm.
Like, a normal person doesn't have a spare $250 to throw at another unicorn unless they're hell-bent on having it.
Mhm.
Like, I think a lot of YouTubers sort of go off into the land of Fairyville. You know what I'm talking about, Crow?
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, someone's trying to give you free stuff, right, brother?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I
and
don't-
when you get stuff for free, you're not as critical because it didn't come out of your money.
I don't blame people for like the reviewers for like being overly positive, because when you try to like give people the true information about something, they're gonna roast you, and they're gonna fucking like,
you got a
like,
point
no
there.
man, like this kid's amazing. Like the Gundam Universe line, I destroy that line almost every chance I get to review those products. I'm like, this is hardcore trash. And then I get mass dislikes, and people are like, no, man, it's fantastic. Oh, it's for kids. Like, no. This is a trash product. Trash product is bad. So it's, I don't know. Some things I see people saying like BS on. Like, come on, man. Like you don't think the high grade Tristan is a fantastic kit, do you? But some people might think different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eh. I call it like I see it and still think like a normal person, in my opinion. Like, I love the Verka RX-93, but its joints suck ass. The hands break easily. And if you put the heavy weapon system on it, forget it. It's now a fragile brick. Don't ever let it tip over, or it'll be a terrible day for you.
Yeah. The RX-78. I'm not the RX-78. Sorry, the new guy. Right? That's the one you're talking about. That's your favorite.
Yeah, the 9.3.
Yeah, if I remember.
From Char's counterattack.
The V
Gundam. My shit's always. Yeah, it's like always tipping on my shelf. Like it's never gonna stand straight.
Never.
I haven't built it yet, but maybe adding super glue around the joint, maybe like so it can harden and create a little bit tighter of a fit, so it stays.
That glue thing does not work that well, in my opinion.
No.
Nah, I've tried it. I've even tried some like special connectors you put on the inside to add more friction.
Well,
yeah, just screw it.
Hopefully, one day they come out with a PG new Gundam that's not the metal $2,000 one that
You know what I honestly think?
What's up?
That like the metal structure and the PGU were designed in tandem. Like there's definitely a lot of shared stuff on both of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like if you look at the way the head does a reveal, the shoulders, side skirts, etc. There's a lot of stuff here that I definitely see in the PGU.
I mean, I have never had the fortune to, look at an actual metal. I mean, I've only seen the one in your video, right? But I haven't seen it in real life and been able to compare. Because, I mean, if that's what you say, I mean, I would love to see you do something.
I should do a comparison video. Actually,
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That sounds fucking sick. Make me want to get it even more, despite it like not existing, unless you want to get scalped for it, right?
Yeah, you
it's
gotta
like
pay $1,800.
$1,800 now.
Yeah. And how about that metal structure Sasabi that was supposed to be coming out?
From what I'm told, it may become vaporware.
Man,
meaning that it might not come out.
That'd be messed up.
I mean, it could down the line. Remember when Bandai teased the Cassatria model kit? And then it just sort of vanished into the ether for God knows how many years?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking with Sasabi, because if New Gundam was $1,000 off the trot, and Sasabi's bigger than New, and it's got all those gimmicks and shit, gotta be at least $1,500 or something. And during a pandemic, Bandai is gun shy right now. I'm sure if they put it out, people would buy it. But Bandai's, shareholders or whoever the hell's in charge is sitting there like, we don't want to take the risk to lose money.
Yeah.
Maybe manufacturing costs too much. Who knows, honestly.
I mean, it's a huge fucking kit. That's the thing, right? Like, it's huge.
Well, it's basically metal.
160.
Yeah. It's all metal, and it's... I honestly wish that they would come out with just a PG. Like, I don't understand what Bandai is doing and not, taking advantage of everything they have in their arsenal, because Crow and I were talking about this before the show. Like, fuck, there's so many cool things that they could do, we were talking about the... what were we talking about? The MG Cassatria? But we were talking about something like that before.
Yeah, the Cassatria, the wing binders and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why that hasn't happened.
Like...
That's just money. That's just money right there. Like, come on, Bandai, do you not like to get paid?
Yeah.
It makes you really wonder. It must be either a development issue or a cost issue.
I mean, they just hate us.
Like, they're probably thinking, like, how can we make this without it costing us too much to produce? Because I don't think Bandai wants to pull a PlayStation 4 where they put out something amazing and people want it, but they're losing money on every sale.
Yeah. I mean, they probably have a prototype and they just haven't, refined it yet.
Probably.
Hopefully, because it's not even just, one corner of the hobby that's screaming for it. I'm pretty sure everybody can agree that a Master Grade Cassatria is something that we all want in our, in our arsenal, to be able to build it and shit and paint it and fuck, dude. There's so much that you could do, and I know that Crow, you're waiting. You were talking about the H that you also want.
Crow
Yeah,
banging on that age drum again. They won't listen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all. This year we're gonna get that Master Grade H3 normal. Maybe not the FX. I don't want to be too greedy, but I think the H3 normal is probably going to come out, and there's speculation of it being P Bandai. So I mean, we'll see. But that's all I want.
The Saintism is in the chat. So guys, hello. Thank you again for joining us. Saint is in the chat. You remember Saint?
I hope Saint brought some friends.
Yeah.
We're losing to the hot tub stream, Saint.
God. No, Saint says MGH FX when. Saying when.
No, 10 years. 20-year anniversary.
The day after you die. That's it.
Yeah.
That'll be my luck.
God. No.
Someone better build that shit real quick and place it on my grave.
I'm probably going to build the E-Link Ksatria, since there's probably no shot Bandai's dropping one anytime soon.
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that if I'm missing a part, I'm screwed. If I break a part, I'm screwed. I think right now those sell for $800.
Yeah, they're pretty. That's what I was gonna say. I think they're pretty expensive, from what I remember. What they're talking about. Forge Horizon says, "Oh, Crow actually saw my message about some random Japanese guy on Twitter talking about a shareholder meeting."
Mm-hmm.
I
I also seen his BS message about the universe. It's the Infinity line being good. It's like, nah. Don't even try and play with that.
Okay,
have you seen that Infinity line?
I have. It's
that,
fucking
toy
garbage.
line. That's the new Gundam toys that just recently was shown that look terrible.
Yeah, it's like
they were a step
4.5
backwards.
inches or something. Yeah,
Yeah, they're just terrible.
That's just
bad
a
practice.
waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
That whole line is a waste of money. They can't give Crow a goddamn age 3 normal FX, but they can shit out those things.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Fucking
it's more
build
for
the
Western
Gunpla
side, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's only manufactured by
Bandai US.
America.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, over here, in the United States, right? I'm hoping, and one of the reasons why I created GTS is to try to spread the love of the hobby, because goddamn, man, like kids are still buying just like little figures and stuff, but building them is where it's really at. You know what I mean? Like, why build? Because aren't they like $14.99? They're like $15 American.
Yeah, they're like $15.
You just like put another $5-6 in there, and you can buy yourself a nice, decent high grade.
Shit, you
And
can
they
get
probably
yourself
don't
a
know,
nice.
maybe.
You can get yourself a nice, decent meal at a good restaurant for $15.
True.
Crow says, don't even bother buying from Bandai. Go to Applebee's.
Exactly, or Chili's. Get yourself a buffalo chicken salad, $12.99.
10,000 calories.
So
Then just go to the gym after.
straight off the bat, if you had to choose one kit to be made, just one, only one, you want Bandai to come out with, which one would it be? Gundam. Which one?
That's a fucking shitty question.
Just one.
Because it's
Just
kind
one.
of hard to just pick one.
Just one.
Well,
man.
if I'm going to pick one, then it's going to be for me. I guess I'm going to go like New
Yeah.
Gundam Unleashed, PG.
Fuck yeah. Okay, good shit. Good shit. Crow.
That'd be good.
Crow. It can't be age.
Of course it
I'm-
could be age. He
that's
has
it.
nothing else.
I'm out of the hobby, bro. No more age. You lost me.
There's a twinkle
Nah,
in his
if it was a
eye.
non-
It was like perfect grade Unleashed, age 3
Yeah.
normal.
Exactly. You can't go wrong with that. It was sell like hotcakes. But there's nothing else outside of age. I mean, you got RX-78, which we got everything of. We got everything of the unicorn. I guess a 2.0 crossbone. That's all I want. Give me a crossbone X1 2.0.
Might as well shoot for a PG Unleashed.
Yeah, go for
It,
PG.
it could be small. It'd be like a tiny little perfect grade. I'm fine with the master grades. I ain't got much shelf left. All my shit's filled.
Yeah, no, we saw your collection on your show. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
See, if you were painting those kits, your shelves wouldn't be filled.
Nope.
I am painting.
Slowly.
Like they get built as a straight build, they go onto the shelf, and I take them off and I paint them.
That's what I do. That's the way to do it. I love that because you get to pose them, you get to present them, people get to see them, you get to enjoy them, and then eventually you come around to paint them. You know.
I can't look at them unpainted.
Well, you know, we
I
all
mean-
can't have your skill, man. I wish I had your skill. You know, fuck. Like I'm looking right now at your Zaku 2.0. This is the Anchor YJL MG Zaku 2.0, and the shades of green. Like that's the thing, right? You always go with different color separation and shit. And I know you talked wonders about this because this is based on the 2.0 frame of the. You said get the 2.0 specifically on your video, right? For this wrestling.
Yeah,
conversion?
like the 2.0 is still the best Zaku that's come out. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bandai does a PGU of the Zaku next time around, maybe.
Fuck.
Which if they do, I'd totally buy that. I mean, no questions asked. And the YJL, I think is like Yui Jalen. I don't know how to pronounce it. Probably one of the easiest to work with resin kits ever. So little cleanup needed. Everything fit off the trot. I should have done the legs a little bit more, but you know, it's just a beautiful kit. Yeah. Honestly, it just gives the Zaku that sort of origins look that it deserves.
Yeah, totally deserves
Damn
it.
shame I had to dirty it up.
That's what I was gonna say. You did some weathering up in this guy, right?
I always go for like a lighter sort of weathering style, like a car that you've had for 20 years. Nothing too crazy, like it's been sitting out in the sun for 40 years. And everyone's like, "Oh, it's weathered." I'm like, "That's not weathered, dude. That's patina. That's what they call it in the car industry."
Yeah, no, I get it because I know you've mentioned that you like your Gundams like you like your cars, right? It's like a sports car. It's gonna be nice and shiny, and good looking, which is
well, I always like doing them like they're fresh off the assembly line because technically they are. But the Lupus Rex I'm working on, I'll bang up and just do some heavy weathering just to prove to people I can do it.
Yeah.
Lupus Rex?
Sorry, it's a resin kit I'm working on.
Oh, resin. Okay, I was like, what the fuck are you touching a high grade for?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I will do like some high grade soon.
Oh, really?
Better be age.
I don't have any high grade age. I'm doing a master grade.
I'll send you them. I'll send you one.
Do it.
I'm already
I
doing
got
a
access to
master
every
grade
single one in the
age.
warehouse.
I've already had 3D printed hands specifically for it,
Damn.
I know.
Okay.
so you can feel warm inside.
Oh, I know. I'm
Is there a
in that
special-
loop. I'm in that little circle of hands.
Is there
I know.
Is there a special dedication on that video when it comes out, like in the beginning, for my love, Crow?
No, I haven't even thought of anything. Honestly, it's just like I'm gonna do this because Crow asked me to participate in the age 1 year or something.
Yep. The year of age.
For
It's this
Crow.
year. It's this year, man. Maybe we'll see.
You ain't got next year. Next year's over. Moving on. We got other 10-year anniversaries to participate in.
What's happening for next year?
I think it's either this year or it is next year. The beginning 30, or the beginning Gundam thing.
The beginning.
Yeah, the Gunpla builders.
Oh. I don't
Like,
even know what-
that's been 10 years
3-part
of that.
OVA.
I'm blind.
No one cares about it. Like I'm the last of the fans of that little mini OVA series.
I don't even know what that is. What the hell is that?
It came before Build Fighters.
Oh,
Even
okay.
people in the fucking chat are like, Nani?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't fucking know what the hell that is, bro. That is completely out of my loop. I'm just waiting for a fucking PG Barbatos to come out from fucking Bandai.
That's a possibility.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think
Well,
it
the
is.
master grade looks like a mini perfect grade. To me, is with the frame.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna keep it as a master grade, and that's it. I think for PGs, we'll probably only see things that are like Seed, Wing, and UC. We're never gonna go
You
into
gotta
like
do something new, man.
they're
will.
not. This is Bandai.
I can
That's true.
sense it. I can sense a PG Barbatos because that's okay. Look, MG Kshatriya, they're sleeping on money, but if you don't do a PG Barbatos, then you're dumb. Like that's such a moneymaker right there.
Well, they
It's like
should have
if
did it years ago.
Yeah, it's like if they haven't done like Sazabi or Sananju yet, they're not doing.
Yeah, seriously. Fucking Sasabi or Sinanju PG.
Sinanju, yeah.
Another complete fuck up. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to fly to Japan with Crow.
Yeah, go to Bandai headquarters, be like, hey, open up.
All right, put down that unicorn blueprint right now, mister. Then like
Yes.
Crow will pull out a boombox and I'll sing Baka Mi Tai.
Yeah. We're just gonna storm in there with a boom box. Just fucking.
Nano ni toshite no more unicorn.
Oh man. Yes. Fuck, dude. The Sananju, and that's something you were talking about in your resin conversion, not resin, your plastic conversion kit, which was the Takumi Studio MG Sananju video you were talking about.
Beautiful looking kit.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass to build.
You were really fawning over the gold trim on that.
Oh, it was great. Loved it. The less I have to do, the better. I looked at that and said, "Good, I don't have to do this."
Yeah. No, it's it looked awesome, and you even said that it's taller than the original, well, than the Sananju Stein, but it's always going to be on a base. You said, like, it always has to be on a stand
Yes,
for the rest of its
it
life
is.
because it's so back heavy.
Honest to God, it feels like the curse of every cool kit. It cannot stand under its own weight.
Yeah.
Like the
And it's
joint
really just in the back?
connections. Yeah, the wing binders in the back, way too heavy. Pull it right down.
Oh.
The leg,
Damn.
the pegs in the legs, the hips, not long enough to support this design. So they pop out. The arms pop out. The shield, if you lift it too high, it'll pull the arm out. The hand cannot hold the bazooka to save its life. That's a Bandai design flaw. Some of the pieces are actually this excess plastic. So you really have to be diligent about cleaning up stuff and so on. I kind of approached it assuming it wasn't going to be too bad. And I was way off. I screwed up there. Beautiful, though. Lovely.
It's beautiful to look at, but you just can't pose it.
No, there's no posing. That's
Now-
out the window.
Question is for both of you: would you rather have a good-looking kit or a semi-good-looking kit that can pose?
Oh, good-looking kid all day. I don't pose.
Semi good looking kid that can pose. Because you can do the rest. You can just make it look to whatever level you
Well,
want.
in this fantasy world, like, the kit looks okay, but, like, you're just painting it. Unless, like, you're a great builder and you're doing some extra crap yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But
I'm
we're
not
seeing, like,
one that needs LEDs. Like, LEDs are cool for, like, the photo shots and, like, the initial, like, thoughts
true.
and impressions, but like, my MGEX, that shit's never turning back on in terms of lights. Like, I'm not opening my DTOF off to open the small little compartment, to switch it on, to press the button, to look at it, and then now to turn it off.
Here's the flaw.
Close the hat. Yeah, it's so much going on. I'm just like, look, man, like, unless I can have a little remote, a remote control would be pretty decent.
Yeah, with
but
as much as it cost, it should have came with a remote, and it should have came with the option to use, like, a plug. Honest to God, 'cause it kills batteries.
yeah,
Yes. Fuck, dude.
It's
Like,
too
why
simple
not?
to. A little USB-C to
I'll
plug
take that.
adapter.
I don't even care about USB-C. Give me a fucking micro USB. I don't care. Just give me something that plugs in, and I can just leave it on the display, in the display, and make it look nice and just on for the rest of its fucking life or as much as I want it. Because even like with the batteries on, it turns off after a while.
Yeah, it power cycles itself.
It's like, all right, well, you got to see me for a few minutes. It's time for me to go to sleep.
Because it'll kill your batteries.
Yeah, there's your $240.
That's the same thing with the metal build, New Gundam, destroys batteries.
Mm-hmm.
You let it run for like 30 minutes, your batteries are dying.
Fuck. Okay, but that's an expensive ass kit. That one has no excuse to not come with an adapter to be able to plug it in.
I agree.
That's just like an insult. I mean, look, I would kill to have one, but even just give me a plug. Like, it's not even that difficult. Like, even my little display case that I have in the background over there, it has a little micro USB thing that can just keeps it on for the rest of its life. I have it off right now because it's hot in here in my little studio room. But other than that,
That LED's really gonna roast him, Crow. The poor bastard.
hey, it's hot in here. There's no window. If you, I don't know if you remember where I used to live, but I don't live in the same place, and now it's like a little storage room. Actually, this looks different than when I had you on the show, Crow. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you was in like was you like a more house area?
Yeah, no,
Like,
yeah, I
like
was
a
in a
living room?
house. Yeah, and then my wife and Sean and I moved over to a townhouse, We had some problems in the other house,
Okay.
and we were like, "Fuck this, we're out." And so now we're here. So in this place, there is no windows, and I have to close the door because Sean is like maybe 5-6 feet away in the living room area watching TV. I got my wife upstairs, so I just close myself off here, right, to kind of hang out.
And get yourself a portable AC.
Yeah, I mean, I have to
That's-
eventually when it gets hot in here. I mean, that's the only cool thing about. I mean, not cool thing. That's not the only cool. That's a lie. The cool thing about living in a
He's going to be
Puns.
doing a Gunpla talk show in July, and we're going to watch him pass out live on screen.
like,
It'll be the highest rated show.
just sleeping like that subathon guy, fucking 1
That
month.
Just get in a pool and then have like your wife come and fill it up with cold water every once in a while.
Well, I mean, hot tub. I mean, we could do it. I'm already. I've already talked to the followers, and they want a GTS hot tub, and I'm just waiting for you and Gundam to do one. Like, when is that coming, Gundam?
I don't even have a hot. I'll be in a tub. I'll just keep it running with hot water.
Go for it.
I guess I could like pull out a pot and shake it around.
Speaking of which, what is? I mean, of course, you know, I'm gonna ask such a stupid question, but because I've seen your videos on It's a Gundam, like on your main channel, and know exactly what you think. But this whole idea of just sitting in a hot tub and getting not millions, thousands of subscribers, donations, and then asking for them too. Like, tell us a little bit about that, Gun. I want to hear. It
We can't
live.
talk about that because you're on Twitch right now, unless you want your channel suspended.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't even think of that one, so let's
No.
pretend that didn't happen.
No,
Twitch
we'll cut it
moderators.
out. We'll cut it out. We'll talk to the editor. But I mean, I would love to do it. I mean, I'll probably do a hot tub stream one day. You know, I think I got it in me to do it. Just buy an inflatable pool and get that out of the way. Is Bill? Is Billy ever gonna do one? Gundam?
I don't think I can because I'm now affiliated to Twitch, so they got me by the balls there.
God.
But I was looking into it. Like, I had this whole thing set up, like a little hot tub for Billy. Somebody
Yeah.
sent me this weird torso of a sex doll that's like kind of Billy's size. So I was gonna put it in a bikini and then like
Yeah.
pour water on it with a cup
Yeah.
in the miniature hot tub. But you know, it's gray areas on Twitch. You know,
I'd do it.
specifically when
I'll
it comes to
definitely-
me.
Wait, what was that, Crow? You say you'd do it?
Yeah. Twitch has never been like, I don't know. Like, I think you have to keep pushing the limits to expose Twitch. Because
Yeah,
maybe
well,
on some
Twitch hasn't
BS.
come after you before, Crawl. That's why you're saying it.
Well, I mean,
It's like I've never had
Yeah.
problems with the police. It's like you're saying it to the guy who's been beaten up and thrown in a paddy wagon.
I mean, I've kind of like semi pushed the limits, you know, like
Well,
I showed.
when have
like, the
have they
plastic
banned your
bear
channel
shit
yet and
of a-
deleted
of a
everything
model
you've
kit.
done?
Yeah. But I think when I was doing Twitch for real, like it was not as crazy as it is now. Like Dear Lady being a safety monitor and all that
Oh
shit.
fuck! You can't say that here, Crow.
Oh God.
Like for real, you can't.
Is my channel gonna get fucked now? God damn it.
I think like it'll
No, it should
fall
just come out
more
from my
on
channel.
Crow.
That's fine.
Nah, it's all good. Now don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
no,
got in trouble for that too. Talking about that person, you know, eating grass, and their life
didn't pet it.
partner setting up a hate mob for someone. You know, I talked about that, got in trouble. I mean, I didn't do it. I just reported it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Fortunately,
Like YouTube ain't like that. Like YouTube,
Oh, YouTube is a
has
lot
its
like
problems. I mean, they
Once
don't have
again,
like
Crow.
fucking animals, like half human, half beast on their.
You don't
Fucking monitor,
know what's
moderator
going on
squad.
there.
Yeah, it's like I don't want no goddamn centaurs and shit. Like I want
There's
a human
all sorts
being
of shit
that I can
going
relate to. Yeah.
I watched a girl dressed as like the blue people from that James Cameron movie. What are they?
Avatar.
Avatar.
Oh, yeah,
I
Avatar.
watched a girl dressed as the Avatar licking ears on YouTube. You don't know
Point-
what's out there.
No, but I'm talking like the moderators, like the people who have like a little bit of control.
We don't even know what the fuck they look like. All I know is they got
I
a
know
hard
they-
on for me.
They're like normal looking people.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
That's-
obviously
they
they,
want you
they
to
have a
believe.
power trip as well.
Saintism is asking, "Hey Crow, did YouTube demonetize the dragon dress fit?"
No, they have no power over me. I'll show every tit I can.
How does Crow get the fuck away with that?
It's Crow, man.
I get away with a lot of shit.
He's got the Crow Squad.
Yeah, I got people always trying to like get me for shit, even in real life, and they can't because I got the power of God and anime on my side.
I knew you were gonna say some dumb shit like that. Nice. Yeah, no, that's awesome. What's it called? Forge says Crow's gonna get GTS banned. Okay, thank you.
No.
They got Broken Umar who says, "Hey Gundam, are you gonna make Failbox soon?"
Didn't I do one recently?
No.
Like they come out every few months because like it would be stupid of me to do a fail box every week. Like we've got one box this week. It's a dildo. See you next week.
Thank you for coming. Demonetized. Speaking of YouTube, let's talk a little bit about YouTube and Gunpla, right? Let's talk about the community a little bit in there because both of you are in it. What do you guys think of the overall direction of the hobby within the platform of YouTube? Let's start off with Gundam.
Well, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm never going to get anywhere near the girl with the big boobs, the Japanese girl.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name?
I don't know.
'Cause I don't remember.
I don't know.
Somebody was like, "You inspire me," and some blah blah blah, and I'm like, "This person must be really good." And then I go to her page, and she's like in a bikini doing a photo shoot, and I'm like, "I'm not sure what this has to do with Gunpla, but I better investigate some more."
Man.
For science.
For
For research.
Of course. What other motives will be behind the research there, if not?
Honestly, I feel like the
educational?
Gunpla community has changed leaps and bounds since I joined.
Yeah.
I'm noticing everybody's figuring out what the fuck a camera slider is finally. It only took 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, good lord, everyone's got one now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
production
weird to
quality's
me
went
it took so long. It was really weird. And finally, people are using 4K, thank God. I was so tired of 1080p reviews.
up. Oh damn. Okay. The shade.
But it's true. Like, good lord.
Yeah.
Every other medium of YouTube has progressed so much further than Gunpla, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well,
And I just wanted to kind of push it into a more production-based realm.
mhm.
The sad thing is nobody realizes that I contributed to that. They just call me a fucknut.
Damn. What do you think? What do you think, Crow, of that?
I mean, there's to just piggyback off what he said. Like there are communities that do want the higher production level of Gunpla. Obviously, I mean, with the surge of like EA and fucking Studio G and like all these other people that are doing like more like high level production stuff. I mean, there's a community for that, and it speaks per their numbers. But I still think there's a place for just typical reviews, like just going in and out. It's like, I kind of compare it to like food. It's like there's the high end dining that should exist. You can consume it. It's fine. It's free on YouTube, but it's very seldom that it comes out. Like it's maybe once a month, once every 3 weeks. You get that. But for traditional reviews, you can get a pretty decent quality video, and you can get that sometimes daily with like Zacharias, or you can get it maybe every week or so with other reviewers.
Yeah.
But I think everything has their place. Maybe not everyone wants to see fucking click clack like I
I'm
will
not
fucking
doing
lose my mind.
ASMR.
I will fucking punch a window out before I ever just sit there and listen to that. I can't do
Crow
it.
really hates ASMR. Like, if you wanted
I
to
fucking
torture him, tie
It's
him to a
like
chair
it's like
and
someone
put
tapping
ASMR.
you on the forehead, just repeatedly, just tapping you, tapping away until you fucking lose all sanity and just fucking break down. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Are you
But-
soothed yet?
No, I'm fucking triggered. I'm goddamn done. I'm burnt. But for just production quality, I think it's fine. The sliders and flat fast pace and slow mo, like that's all fine. I don't have any issues.
Well, the thing is, in my opinion, is and this is what I tell to people. I tell people that message me, and they're like, "Hey, so like I'm into the hobby. I want to be big and all this." And I'm not. We're super
don't
tiny.
come into the hobby wanting to be big. That's the first mistake.
Exactly. Then that's the thing,
Yeah.
right? Like you want to come into the hobby and be big, It's your first mistake, unless you have a game plan and you're ready to shake up the scene and do something different. That's that really is unique to you, right? And I think that's where I was going for, because in my opinion, and I've talked extensively with my crewmates about this, so Derek and Sean and them, like, Crow has a different way of going about reviews that's unlike other people. He goes into his reviews as a fucking collector, Like, he'll tell you if you should buy it, how much it costs, and compare to this and this and this and this, because he has the money.
It's like a catchphrase too. He's like, buy it, cop it, or flop it, something like that.
Yeah.
Drop it. Yeah,
I was close.
Yeah. And then you, Gundam, who had, to me, look, here's the thing. When you came out with the video with high production, and it was like, I think your first one, I forget which one it is that you did.
My first one was garbage. Or you mean high production? You mean like
the one that didn't have you talking? It was just you kind of like.
Oh, that was that was also garbage.
Was it Master Grade Zombie?
No, it was the Master Grade. The high one where I wasn't talking was Hyakushiki. Because people were that was the first one where I just did a review without talking. And it was just like building garbage,
Oh.
And I did that because people were hounding me for the longest time. You should just do build videos. We want to watch you build. And I'm like, why? Like, I would like build in silence.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't know why you want to watch someone silently working like he's a blacksmith of tiny little robots. The ultimate chick repellent. Master, teach me how to stay alone forever. Come, my boy. I'll teach you the different colors of red. But I did that. I don't know. And people kind of wanted it. But then some other people come like, you know how it is on YouTube, where it's like, do build videos. You do the build videos. I hate the build videos. Where's the commentary? You put out the commentary video. I can't stand the commentary. Where's the build? And I'm doing both. And still people are complaining as if it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's difficult to please everybody, right? That's the thing. And yeah, and you're right. It is the Hyakushiki one that you did first. I'm looking at, and then it was also the Perfect Strike, where you have.
Yeah, I've done one for every build now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, when before I go on to what I was going to say, I kind of want to ask you a question here that the Onion Arms asked. He says, "What do you guys think separates each of you from other Gunpla related content creators?" So, Gundam, let's start with you this time. What separates you from other Gunpla creators?
Well, a lot of people hate me. That's a pretty big one right there. I think
it ain't due to your Gunpla though.
I get like hate messages for my Gunpla too.
Really?
Yeah, I showed Jess because I thought it was funny. Just one of them.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that separates me from other builders, when it comes to build videos, I don't do ASMR because, like Crow, I don't.
No, you did.
I've never done ASMR. The closest I came to ASMR. Oh yeah, what is it?
He's never done it.
I'll have
if
to
anybody
look,
knows,
I swear to God, you had like a little like clipper one. It's like clip.
No, he's never done that. No, I have seen every fucking video this guy has. I'm like, people know in the fucking scene. And look, I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't make you uncomfortable, man. But you really are like the guy or the creator that got me more into this, because I really do look up to you. As maybe you're like, why? But I do think when it comes into
even Crow's like, why?
It's like, to me. Because of your fucking honesty. It's genuine. When I first started watching fucking YouTube Gunpla shit a year ago, when I first started, and the only person that really kind of resonated with the way that I wanted to see things produced was the way that you did your voiceovers. Your fucking voiceovers are the best, and nobody can do voiceovers like you do. That to me, that's the thing. Because with it comes comes humor, it comes honesty. Comes a bunch of other shit and jokes, and it's the best. It's like having a conversation with you without you actually having a conversation with the person. To me, that's why whenever I click on a fucking It's a Gundam video or It's a Gunpla video, it's because of that. Because I'm about to sit down and have a conversation with you without actually having a fucking conversation with you.
Hey, it's the guy who's about to be fired who says funny things at the water cooler. That's who I am.
I don't know.
It's the guy who's holding onto his job by a thread.
But he wears a nice suit, so it counterbalances.
Yeah. No, I think
He's
that's.
like-
I guess
gonna
the
get
thing
fired
that separates
style.
me is my paint style. It's
Yeah.
very time consuming. I believe in color gradients.
Yeah.
I like tones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really care for flat colors
Yeah.
because they're boring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the plastic, if you put a flat coat over it, over a normal kit, it still looks cool like it's painted.
Yeah.
Almost, that's how a flat color seems to me. But I want something that, because you can't have perfect lighting everywhere
Mm-hmm.
under, you know, normal circumstances. So I try to emulate light, which takes a lot of time,
Yeah.
a lot of effort. There's a lot of days where I question what the hell I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Nobody's watching this. Are you retarded? Are we really going to go through 4 shades of white? And what else is there? The fact that when I do reviews, I'm honest about the kits, which a lot of people do take as negativity, as Crow said. Like, I remember the Perfect Grade Unleashed review. I said it's the best Perfect Grade ever made. But the hands, they're a little oversized. They're kind of big.
Yeah.
Why is the Gundam's hands bigger than his head?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then someone was upset that I hated the kit or something, but that's not the case. You know, it's just, for as expensive as it is, the hands shouldn't be as big as they are. And the LED system is flat out garbage. It is.
It is. The switch to turn it on is the most retarded thing that I've ever seen in my life.
What
Like-
were they thinking?
Like, just you have to grab the cockpit and like pull it in and pull it
Yeah,
out.
you got to
real
pull
quick.
it out and put
Like
at a certain speed or you miss it.
and then the waist comes off because you did it too hard and because the waist isn't as strong as it should be. Like those are my
Like,
own,
that was a problem.
yeah, like those, yeah.
What Bandai should have done was 2 waists. Like, one solid one, so that way you never have that issue. Because, like, switching a core block,
Yeah.
do you really need that? I mean, it's cool, but most people probably have the core block on the outside, so you could look at the core fighter next to the goddamn Gundam.
Yeah,
Why would I put it on the inside?
Exactly, yeah.
Well,
like,
even
why?
the old MGs, like they have like just a solid block piece, and you just keep the core fighter out.
Yeah, the solid block piece they have also has a lot of articulation, but it's a weak point. It's the weakest point of the entire kit. I don't get it. Like, if you pose it, like, once it fell apart in my hands. And
Yeah.
thank God I had all these LED wires in it holding it together. Because
Yeah.
if it fell down, it would have definitely broke. And I'd have lost my mind because it took me 2 months to paint it.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what the 3.0 actually fixed on the RX-78 the Origin version. That's the reason why it's considered one of the best, if not the best, MG version of that until the PG came around.
Yeah, the Origin is good.
Because
It's
it doesn't have a
posing
fucking
monster.
core inside of it, and it's pulsable, and it doesn't have to deal with the whole, oh, I moved a little bit and now my waist is off. You know?
Whoops.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, going back to the question real quick, Crow, what do you think separates you from other Gunpla related content creators? Aside from your
Skits.
addiction to age.
I would say skits and probably devotion to a particular line. Like a lot of people, like they'll just do everything. Like they'll cover every kit, no matter where it's from. But for me, I'm very particular and I'm very devoted to a series or a particular franchise. Like I'm like one of the only active Metabot people on YouTube. I'm also a heavy. I'm like
He's
one of the
number
last
one, baby.
diehard. Huh?
He's number 1, baby.
Yep.
Exactly. Hey, we're to the moon. To the moon with Metabots.
Yeah.
But I would honestly put the number 1 difference is the skits.
Yeah.
I did the Kamen Rider skits. I do like the whole big skit event when I was going to Okinawa, and it was like the Gunpla Hunter was taking the helm of things, and it doesn't do as good, but it was like fuck it. That's the one thing that makes me happy. I'm doing like the Gun Girl Lady skits right now, and once those get published, they're probably not gonna get many views, but it's gonna be funny seeing me in multiple wigs, being a girl, but not looking like a girl, but it'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, I mean, but
I
you're
hope
doing
this
what
get
you like,
canceled.
right?
What's that?
That you're
I
doing
hope
what
you
you
don't get
like.
canceled.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit about I mean, getting views does matter because it kind of motivates me to do whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
If I'm only getting like a couple of handful, 100 of views, it's like, it's like almost just doing it for a very small audience that comes to the same concert. But if I get more, then it can make me motivated to like spend more money on props and other different things. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'll probably still do it even if it doesn't have much traction.
And I think I respect that a lot from you because I really like that kind of metaphor that you use, which is the same crowd that comes to the same concert, the same the small crowd, and I think I prefer that over a huge fucking crowd, and having that small number of people that I know are there to see my content, to see me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I know that I completely get that. Yeah, that's true because I remember very much that the first encounter that I had with your content was the different kinds of Gundam fans, and then the piece that falls when you're building, and the little mini you comes out from like that shit. It was like fucking. It was like, yeah, this is nice. Like this is the kind of shit that I kind of want to watch because I'm a huge skits person. I was talking to It's a Gundam. What is it? A week ago, we were talking about YouTube and the old days, and I was mentioning Filthy Frank. Right, those days are
he was a legend.
Long gone. And I mean, now he's doing well for himself, right? Now he's got Joji and the music and stuff. But when it comes to going to It's a Gundam channel, not It's a Gunpla, but It's a Gundam channel, I feel like that's one of the last true, genuine channels out there. Without the skits, I wish we saw more skits, but it'd be.
Yeah, I wanted to do skits, but I kept getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I was doing a news anchor doing cocaine off of a kitchen table. Needless to say, YouTube wasn't pleased.
But that's weird, like, because on mine I have the drunk reviews, and like, we do everything on that. I mean, obviously not drugs on fucking video, but I mean, we just get drunk and drink it to the point of passing out.
Yeah, but you were doing drunk reviews how many years ago?
It was 2 years ago. Was the last one.
2 years is like 20 in YouTube years.
But we're doing another one next month.
And that's the end of his channel.
Hey, I'll fucking risk it for the biscuit.
You will get your age reviews on minds.com now.
Yeah, I'll go to Pornhub.
Pornhub
will gladly accept me and my fandom.
This is true. Like, you can actually talk about those sexy girl figures you're interested in. And no one will bat an eye there.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
all
can't
about
do
the
anything.
hips and nips.
Yeah, it's like I can't do anything like personally because I'm under contract with the government.
Yeah,
but hey, at least I have the platform,
Yeah. What is it? Thank you guys for following for the last few follows that we've received. Thanks, guys. Wolfgang says, glad to see you all together shooting the shit. Yeah, that's what this is about. I've literally been scrolling through the pictures, just going through them, despite us not talking about the kits, just so the audience has something to see.
I've gotten so high that I am like in another plane of existence, to be honest with you.
That was a plan, man. Like, didn't I not tell you, Crow, what the hell this show was going to be about? There's like, I told you yesterday when we met up, I'm like, bro, tomorrow we're just going to chill. I have a little bit of organization. If it doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, fine. I just want to hang out and have a conversation about, truthful conversation, which is what this is. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you guys have any more questions, let them out. But real quick, I do want to talk about this skit because we were talking about it a little bit ago. The Sananju. Where is this guy? You keeping him? You giving him away? What's going on with this beautiful, beautiful piece? And I have another follow-up question after that. But first, I'll let you answer that one.
It's sitting in a glass case and needs to be dusted again, apparently.
Okay.
That's as far as I've gotten with it. I like it enough to keep it, honestly.
Awesome.
What did I give away? I know I did a giveaway for an unpainted kit. I haven't heard back from the winner yet.
Yeah.
And then I was sending some kits to some kid in Nigeria. I hope I'm not getting scammed.
It's the Nigerian prince.
He didn't say he was a prince, so that's what led
email?
me to believe he could be real.
He's
Your social
being
security
modest.
number. Oh, cool.
He didn't ask for that.
Oh, okay.
He did ask for like Crow's age kits.
He'll get them. I'm so gullible when it comes to age. Like, you like age?
Nigerian
Bruh,
prince.
let me send you.
I see that you're a man of wealth and taste.
Yeah.
You're about to get so much pussy right now. Like, let me forewarn you this.
Oh, man.
Don't bring this to your grad party, man.
Is there a drought in your town? This age 3 normal will bring water, my friend.
Yep. It will be a geyser.
I don't even know if we can say that.
I mean, honestly, right now,
Making jokes about the weather, it could be edgy.
Yeah, play on words. That's all it is.
yeah, that's all it is. And Goji Boy, no, it's not over. I was just mentioning to you guys that no, but okay. So in that video, I know that you don't remember, like you said, but in that video, you mentioned how plastic conversion is the wave of the future as opposed to resin. Why?
Honestly, if more kits like these dress-up kits are made in plastic, it'll be easier accessible to people. A lot of people are afraid of resin.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, let's face it, paint and resin's a pain in the ass.
Mm.
Yeah.
At least with like a plastic kit, even if you're just a normal builder, you could slap it on and be fine. Like, there's no real difference between this and the Bandai kit. Well, Bandai's plastic is better and it fits better, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see why, because resin takes a lot of preparation. I know that you mentioned that a lot on your Sasabi conversion kit, the one that you did, because you needed.
Yeah, that one was like a garage rip-off kit because I couldn't get the official one. Because Anchor T had just quit and they were switching to Louis Jiaolan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was left with getting a knockoff, and it was a very unpleasant experience. But I built it anyway because I figured if I can make the knockoff look good, then anything else should be easier.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this. It came out gorgeous, but I do remember all the issues that you had with it. The warping, the scribing, everything was like fucked up on that. But you ended up obviously producing such a beautiful piece. But I honestly did not. I had never heard of this conversion until I saw your video, and I fell in love with it. Like, seriously, it looks gorgeous, and now I can understand the back heaviness in these next pictures, the ones that I have here. Those thrusters are just, I don't know. Again, Bandai's just sleeping on money, not making a PG out of this guy. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like, fuck, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But real quick, Forge Horizons actually mentioned Frosted Snow earlier today because you guys were talking about like
the Japanese girl with the huge knockers whose name we can't remember.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go research right now vigorously.
Yeah, go do it. Frosted Snow is actually a close friend of the channel. We actually had Cookie, her husband, on the show season finale last season, season 2, and we also had for the first episode of season 3 we had Seo Yahuya, who is the teacher of Cookie and Frosted Snow. So, no, Frosted Snow is a wonderful person, Sharon. She's awesome and super talented. I know that you have her husband in high regard also, Gundam, don't you? I remember from the first.
Yeah, I remember finding Frosted Snow years ago, and then she goes, "This is what my husband Cookie painted." I said, "This guy's an absolute fucking beast."
Yeah, he's a god. I mean, he's a god. And speaking of them, I hopefully one day I get to go to Korea and visit them. But Seo who actually sent me a present back a couple of months ago. He sent me this. I don't know if you can see it on screen or on the video right there. He sent me this. He sent me
Moroni Kenshin.
Yeah, Moroni Kenshin.
Moroni.
Yeah, the resin. He painted it, built it, everything. It's custom made, and he sent it over. No, those guys are
crazy.
Awesome. Yeah, it's doing this has been so awesome because I mean I get to talk to Gundam. That's fucking sick, dude. Like I still can't believe it sometimes, dude. I feel so.
I'm actually big in Japan. Well, some parts.
Really?
I don't know. Some guys from Japan show up to some of my streams and they scream, "We love you in Japan."
I'm sure you are. I mean, well, is he Crow? Have you heard anybody talking about it's a Gundam on the street?
Well, of course, nobody's talking to Crow about me.
Nobody even talks about Gunpla over here. I try and talk to the Japanese dudes in the aisles when they're looking at a gun. I'm like, oh, fuck, I built that before. And I'll tell them, like, kore wa honto omoshiroi ne? And they're like, oh, fuck. Like, what do I do in this situation?
Get out of
I'm
here,
just like trying to talk Japanese to them. Like, man, this kit's great. The build quality's good. You're going to have a great time. Just make a small chat. And they're like, I need to fucking get away.
Age 3 normal FX Subarashi. And they're like, oh god, it's the age guy.
Yeah. I'm bringing them the age kits from the aisles. Like, buy it. Like, I'll pay you to buy it.
God.
Totomo ii desu.
I cleared out my local shops though. I cleared all, every age kit they had. I cleared them out. Then repurposed them.
My Japanese is broken, and I learned it from pornography and anime.
What does pornography say outside of like Yamateo, Itai, and
Which one are you watching where they're saying that?
Look, man, I'm too deep.
You
I'm
are.
too deep on-
I'm like, wait a minute. I know those are good.
Yeah. Those are like the fucking tied up ones. Like,
Yeah. Oh man, now we're definitely getting banned. All right, there we
The
go.
girl's like, yada, yada. Crow's like,
they just stopped
they'll
talking at
teach
that
you
point.
not to care about
Pass
age
on.
1.
master grade age 3 normal. No.
Oh God, no. But
Okami, you're banned.
No.
So apparently, Broken Umar says they say Yamate. How much can you learn in a 30 seconds fat? That's what they're asking you, Gundam. How much
That's
can you
what
learn?
I said. He is banned for.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. There we go. Okay, so we're on the MGX slides here. We already talked a little bit about him, but what do you hope to see in the next MGX line, Gundam?
Hell if I know, but I have a strong feeling it's going to be Banshee.
Probably.
I mean, let's just be real. It's probably going to be Banshee, Phoenix, or Phoenix, however they like saying it, or probably Perfectibility.
Yeah, I thought they already had a Banshee over there in Japan. Crow, if I'm not mistaken, the MGX they came out with something else in Japan.
No.
No.
No?
There's just been people painting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could probably take. I definitely know for a fact that some of the Verkov parts fit to this. So if you're so inclined, just buy a Verkov Banshee and see what you can jerry rig to this sucker and paint it. The only downside of the LEDs are like red and green, so it kind of screws you on that front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's why I want to do a perfectibility, but it's like, I gotta play too much with the colors and like just leave it alone.
I was kicking around that idea myself.
I mean,
An MGX Ksatria would be cool, but that's not happening.
No.
one day.
There's not too much that can light up except for like the head.
Well, each
Maybe-
MGX isn't going to be like lighting based. Each
Exactly.
MGX will be different. So
Yeah, that's the gimmick of MGX. It's pushing the envelope for the builds, right? Like super more gimmicks, but like to the extreme. You guys remember the
yeah, I remember.
the promos for this shit? Like was it extreme expression?
The other thing
of the
extreme
frame.
here was the fucking price.
Yeah, it was underwhelming to be honest. Like it's a fantastic kit,
Yeah.
but it feels distribution and all that.
I think you were having a little bit of lag there, Crow. Am I the only one who saw it?
Oh, yeah, I was saying like the MGEX overall I think it was underwhelming just with the promotional stuff, like all the PV that the Bandai's been putting out and just like the hype. I think it just kind of killed the overall mood of the build.
Yeah.
It's a great kit, but it still feels only like a 1.5 of a Verkov. That's it.
Yeah. I get it. Over here, Okami says, "What do you guys do when you run out of shelf to put your finished models? Sell them?"
Yeah, I
I
just
haven't
sell
run out of shelf
whatever I
yet.
don't like anymore. Well, it must be nice. You privileged
Well,
fuck.
privilege my ass. I have way less cases than you do, you dick.
Yeah. You have like a whole.
Yeah, but you're single. You could afford it. Like you
Well,
could
whose
just
fault
fucking
is
make
that?
a whole
It's
new
not
room.
mine. I didn't hold a gun to your back at the marriage ceremony.
No, but I
Fuckers.
had a gun
There's
to
only
my
so
dick.
many cases in the world,
I was
bro.
forced. I was tied down. Love lockdown. Fucking 808s and heartbreak. Baby.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you got a kid, so it's really over for you.
Oh, he's already opening doors now on his fucking own. He's just
Well,
like,
you gotta get a
this
lock,
is my room
dude."
now.
These are
I'm
my
gonna get
toys
the
now.
fuck out. Yeah. He just fucking kicks his feet up and just fucking just grabs whatever on the shelf. I gotta beat his ass every
Yeah,
day. It
he's
hurts
like-
me more than him.
I will inherit this, Father. Thank you so
Like,
much.
not while I'm living, you little shit.
God, that'd be sad.
Yeah.
Like Crow's hanging on to life in the old folks' home, and the son's just like, hurry up and die so that age 3 normal's mine.
Our retirement home's just lined
Yeah,
up
yeah.
with all my Gundams and shit. They're not
Carry
even
me with the
posed anymore. They're just
H3.
fucking laying down.
Oh
Like,
man.
I won't fucking die until
Fuck
Bandai
off,
satisfies my
Okasan.
hunger.
Oh fuck.
The lead designer's dead already.
He's got a shrine to the lead designer.
Yeah. He's got-
Yeah.
praying to him. Just give me a sign from the beyond.
MG, H normal, 2080, please.
Yeah. Be like to Bandai be like, to respect the passing, we were gonna make his 00 Exia design. I'm like, you shits. He made more than goddamn Exia.
To respect him, we're gonna take out another MGX Unicorn 2.0. We hope that you guys understand. Let's go straight for Crow. Over here we have.
I'll just fucking. Yeah.
No, go for it. Go. You fucking what?
Yeah.
DJ
Exactly.
rolling around in his wheelchair, yelling "Henshin" and refusing to take off his 555 belt. No, yeah.
Yeah,
man.
get out of the costume. There ain't no costume. I'm a fighting crime.
Going on to man, Forza Horizon's just typing up a storm. He says one day Crow's gonna come back to that viral picture with all his Gunpla tossed on the ground out of the details. All his H stuff
Yeah.
destroyed beyond repair.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah,
you
you
do?
really
man?
wouldn't
You
want to
can't
lose
open
H
details
stuff
yet.
now.
The magnet's too strong.
Too strong. Not forever though. Soon. Just a soon TM right at the end of that.
You'd be like that Korean guy whose kid destroyed his like metal structured new Gundam. It was terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah. Where
Pains
do
me.
you keep your metal new structure, Gundam?
Glass case.
Yeah, glass. It fits. Like, you have a big one, like, or does it actually fit in there? Because it has like a whole.
I had
base,
to
doesn't it?
modify the case.
Okay, see, there it is. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Well, I know the DTOFs, like, which ones are these? They have holes. You can like plug it into a different hole.
Yeah, we don't
That's
have
what she
that
said.
here in America. We have less options.
Oh.
We got IKEA, man. That's all we got. IKEA details. All right, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all we can play around with.
And if you
but-
don't live near an IKEA, you have to pay $300 for it.
I've never paid that much for DTOF.
How much does it
I,
cost?
I bought these two DTOFs over here for 100 together.
100 USD or 100 yen?
USD. Oh, if it was 100 yen, oh my god.
Yeah, I was
I'll load this whole fucking house up.
Okay, so now we're in the slides with the PGU, and I want to talk about this because I remember you were very proud of this with all the colors they did, and I want to say real quick that fucking yellow orange that you have on those pieces, amazing. As you were saying earlier, you don't remember jack shit about your ratios or anything, but
No, like I just do whatever's cool.
fuck, man. You went balls like on the details in the inner frame, on the shading, on just every amount of gradient on here, and it's perfect. And even these pictures are fucking amazing. And we already talked about how it's the best PGU. Bandai can only go up from here.
Oh, definitely.
Like, what was taking them so long to get this guy out? Like, aside from the glaring issues with the LED gimmick and the torso and the hands, like you said, I don't know. I kind of want to know. Would you consider getting another one?
I've already got another one.
Oh,
Yeah, I had two within like a week.
What colors you doing with that one?
G3.
I was going to do the G3,
Mhm.
but everyone's doing G3. So
I've
I
only
might
seen
do the
one.
black and red one.
Oh, Catsfall?
No, that's the all red one. Isn't it? The
Black?
Char version?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's black in it though.
No, the black and red one I think was the first one.
Yeah, it's a
I can't
different one.
remember.
There's like a complete red one.
Oh, the rollout.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Nobody's done that yet.
Mm.
But I've also been doing a lot more resin stuff as of late, and I'm building dioramas, hyper realistic. So I don't know when I'm going to get to the next one.
Speaking of dioramas, and you're doing hyper realistic, I mean, they're bound to come out amazing, especially with your hanger, which is something that we talked about last time that you were here. That fucking hanger is just amazing, man. Seriously.
Yeah, the hanger almost feels like played out.
Yeah.
No, you're
I
still
don't
like
know.
the only dude doing it though.
Well, I need to push things to another level
He doesn't want to
because
sit on
getting
it.
noticed in Gunpla and being American is real hard. Like, I feel if you aren't, Asian, there's less acceptance for you.
Just
know.
identify as Asian. It's 2021, bruh.
Technically, Native Americans are Asian, but I don't think that, Asia
Yeah.
gives a shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all from the same place somewhere.
We're all from the same balls.
Yeah. We're all we're all from somewhere. So then, when you're doing wrestling right now, and that's gonna take a while because, of course, another thing that I also appreciate about your art or your craft, I don't know what you want to call it, is that you take your time with it. You don't rush things. Like, you actually.
Yeah, I don't rush the painting.
Yeah, it's just. I think you and Saintism, and you, as I mentioned before. For those who are just watching and who just joined, for the people in the community in GTS, they know that I have four heroes for people that I really look up to in the whole community. Number one, it's Gundam with Saintism, and then I have Ryan Lau, who is the GBWC 2000, I think 18 winner of Canada, and then it's Robbie Plaw from fucking YouTube, because that guy. I've been trying to get him on the show for so long, but he just never answers my fucking emails.
Well, I don't think Ravi Plus speaks English.
No, he does. He comments. He replies
Really?
and comments in English.
Oh, well, he's Google translating. I do that all the time with like Korean builders.
Oh, well, maybe. I mean, hopefully he answers me one day. But wait, where was I going with this? Oh, it's your painting. It's that you are a prime example that you don't have to go all super customized panel lining, plow plating, and kit bashing to make a real piece of art. And I think a lot of people should take that in and kind of just learn from that, which is, I think, is one of the reasons why people want to see your workflow, which is something I wanted to talk about. Like, could you kind of walk us through on the planning of this kit? Like, how did you plan it out, if you even
Oh,
planned?
there's no planning.
Just no planning.
No.
You even
Everything
like
is
just put it on the side.
No. Like, I'll look and I'll say, like, I don't like this blue that they have in the manual. So I'll mix my own color. I don't like this yellow. I mix my own color. The red, I think there's Italian red in there somewhere. I remember that. And that's about it, honestly. I don't plan these things ever. Like, I look at it and I kind of let the kit tell me what it wants to be, if I will. Or if you will, I should say.
Yeah. It's just it's crazy that I know, because I told you that I was going to ask you, and I'm going to come to this now, because there was a question really early on asking if you were going to do any more gigs in the future, and I had told Crow.
I don't know.
Okay, so I told Crow a couple days ago that I was gonna ask you if your workflow or your planning for painting resembles your planning when you're writing a song or music.
No, there's never any planning in writing music either. The
love
most
that.
creative things just come to you, in my opinion. You just let
With
it
drugs.
come. You don't even need drugs, but they can help. I don't get high or anything when I paint, ever.
Wow.
Like, I don't need anything distracting me or altering, like, what I'm doing. Because it's easy to make a mistake. And when you do when you do a color gradient, one major mistake can fuck up hours of work. You'd have to do a part all over again.
Yeah.
And
Has it
that's
happened?
a huge pain in the ass. Oh, it's happened. There's nothing worse than when you just bone up something. Like the Wing Gundam Zero for Ka. That was one of my biggest fuck ups in a while. Like, I had the colors right for the wings, and I just wanted to try and get one more shade of white, one more ultra white, to sort of like, because I wanted to get a sort of feathery look. And the only thing I did was destroy all the work I had done previously. And it became very bland and flat. And at that point, I was just kind of like, screw it.
Yeah.
I don't have another like week to burn on wings.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're set on a schedule, right? Like even planning this out with you, like you have to work through your schedule because you're fucking busy all the time.
Yeah, if like I wasn't doing the main channel and trying to figure out a time to stream, I know people want more streams. The group we just can't seem to get together.
Mm-hmm.
And if I wasn't trying to do podcasts and all this other side stuff and keep sponsors happy, I would be doing a lot of customization of kits.
Yeah.
But there's just no time. What I do on this channel is literally all the time I can spare.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get off 8 hours to paint, then I will. And then I'll go to sleep, wake up, and then work on the main channel or deal with emails or try and get my affairs in order or fix a family member's car. It never really ends.
Yeah, you're always busy. I mean, even trying to get in contact with you, it's difficult, and not difficult in a bad way. It's just that I know that if I message you, I'll get a reply like in 2 or 3 days. Like that's how I know you're a busy guy, and you always apologize. You're like, dude, I'm sorry, you know, but I know you're fucking busy. You know, there's a reason why.
Sometimes I'll see a message and I'm like, I'm gonna get right to that, and then
Yep.
something else happened, and I totally forget.
Something comes up. Yeah. On your workflow, and now that you're doing resin, Drance, who is a big supporter of the channel, says, Daddy Gundam, what do you use to fill up imperfections in resin pieces?
Oh, resin. You know, there's a couple things you could do, depending on how lazy you are and how much time you have to spare. The correct path would be to use a 2-part resin exploit that you I can't say the word right today. But you put them together, epoxy, there we go. And you fill in the spot, let it cure, sand it down, move it down, whatever. Another easier one, though, there are these like little pens that you can squeeze out this clear plastic.
Yeah.
And then you put a UV light on it, and it hardens. You can use that.
They got those out
That
here,
works
man.
just as well.
It's crazy, yeah. Okay, well,
They're great.
Yeah, it works. It hardens
Use 'em.
immediately. So,
That's what I do.
Yeah. There you go, Drance, because Drance does beautiful work. He works on resin, so you kind of wanted to know. But based on questions that people have, we have just a couple questions from some of the patrons who support GTS. Old School Skill has some questions for you, Gundam and Crow. He says, if you had the time, which previous kit would you redo and why?
Oh, Crow may as well answer. You're here, Crow, aren't you?
I'm looking. I'm looking what the fuck I got.
He's got everything.
Thought Crow like was spacing out, honestly.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, he just broke on through to the other side.
I mean, I got shit I'm already doing, but you answer. I'm fucking looking, bro.
Maybe either the MG Barbatos or my PG Unicorn. Simply because the PG Unicorn, I did do a custom paint job that I liked, but I tried to emulate Saint Ism's paint style because I wanted to see if I could do it. And I don't think it suits me that much because he's mastered paint style. And that's something I think a lot of people have problems with. You see like a certain builder that's got a great painting style and you try and emulate it and you fuck up and then you get mad at the kit.
Yeah.
But you don't realize the person you're trying to emulate has spent years perfecting it.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like trying to do the 1-inch punch on the same level as Bruce Lee, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like, I see how he did that and I broke a knuckle.
Yeah. And what about the Barbatos? Well, why that one?
I did that one also trying to copy Saint Ism style. It's like he's got it down, and I figured the way Saint Ism paints would suit the Barbatos more because it's his tones are darker than mine. I go for bluer hues, and his are because he does black backing. But it's probably a more realistic tonal shift with that black backing. But the thing is, you gotta know how to do it correctly, or you just don't get the vibe you want. And I'm sure most people probably think I was crazy, but to me it's like I should have just stuck to what I did best.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day, get another Barbatos and do it again, man. Be awesome.
I will. I'm working on that one now.
Oh, true. Yeah. The rest of nice. All right, cool. Awesome answers. Crow?
For just talking about my master grade Barbatos. But I think it'll probably if I had to take a kit and that's the one, if I can go back in time and paint it, with maybe the tools I have now, it'll probably be the Master Grade Full Armor Gundam. I just really love that suit. I think it deserves a really good paint job, but at the time, I just wasn't painting. So
That's a good answer because that's a fucking that's a Thunderbolt, right? The Verkop?
no, it's the green one, the green full armor.
Oh, the full armor. Okay. Yeah. No, well, hey, awesome answers. Another question that I have from Old School Skill. Old School Skill, by the way, is literally one of the first, along with Noble Mecha, who's actually in the chat. Kid Chaos, what's up, man? Hope you're well. Ghost also is a supporter. Real Titan Gunpla also. They're all supporters of GTS, which is really cool because a year ago we were really tiny and we still are, but now we have people who are supporting us, which is even cooler. Old School Skill, a super huge supporter, he asks, the question is, if you could commission a painted Gunpla from any of your heroes, muses, or celebrities, alive or dead, who would it be? From any of your heroes.
Who's your hero, Gunpla?
Now what?
Who's your pappy?
I
your
was
pappy?
taking off my shirt and I was zoning out. What'd you say? Who's my hero?
No. The question was, if you could commission a painted Gunpla from any of your heroes in the scene and stuff, who would it be?
No, I don't really have any heroes in the scene. There are guys I definitely respect, though.
Oh, if
But
one of the
I've
guys you
always,
respect.
I've always been sort of I want to do stuff myself kind of guy. But I guess if I had to choose anyone, it'd probably be Genic, so I could analyze his
Yeah.
chromes.
All right, that's a good
Yeah,
answer.
he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But he's a pro. Like you could tell, he's probably been painting model cars professionally for years. His understanding of tonal shifting in like metals and metallics, like his titaniums, are fantastic. Honestly,
All right, there is Genic. That's a good answer. How about you, Crow?
I mean, probably just the Meijing. Like, just give me Kawaguchi's like perfection.
Damn. If you just commission it, just pay for it. Yeah. That's a good
I mean,
good fucking answer.
It'd be a lot of money to have that dude fucking
Yeah.
build something for me, because it probably wouldn't be like better than most of like the world Gunpla winners and all that shit, but it's more of like the status. Like he's such a status of Gunpla. Like everyone knows knows who he is, and it'd be just cool to have that.
Yeah. I completely agree with that. No. Yeah, if I had to, because it's also aimed at me, I would honestly. I know it's a Gundam's here. I would either ask it's a Gundam, Saint, or Ryan Lau to make me a piece. It'd be fucking awesome.
I'm gonna have to see like what Ryan Lau's done, because this is the first time I've heard of him.
I mean, Ryan Lau is Ryan Lau, man. He's like, everybody in the chat also knows. He's kind of like, everybody says he's a man crush of mine. But I mean, the guy is amazing. He just won second place in the weathered, clean weathered build. He like did the RX-78-2 bust, like the tiny one, the one that you buy, the head, and then he just created the whole bust out of just spare parts and whatever. The guy is amazing. He did a Kshatriya in 2018 GBWC, which is the one that got him over there, right?
Wait, is that the Korean guy?
No,
who designs? Yeah.
No, he lives 3 hours away from me. He's in Edmonton. He's Canadian. No, he's over here. No, he's awesome. Ryan Lau, Gunpla enthusiast. If you want to look him up on Instagram, let us know what you think of his work and stuff. And the other one, the last question from Old School is, who would you choose and which kit? Oh no, sorry, that's it. That was actually it. And then we have Rusty Golem, who says, "What's your top 5 Gundams?" This one's for Crow. What's your top 5, man?
Come on,
It's top
Come
5,
on, baby.
Come on,
It's
let's
like
do it.
we all know which ones those are. We got the H1 normal. We got the H2 normal. We got the HFX, H3 normal, and I'll throw a little doozy in there for the last one, Nitaku. Well, to specify, TV version Ultron. I'll say that one.
There you go. There you go, Rusty Golem. And Gundam, top 5, man.
Sinanju Stein, New Gundam, Dasabi. Who else is in there? Let's throw like are we talking about any kit?
No, we're just talking about Gundam in general. Just like,
I think
Oh,
it's
Gundam in general. The New Gundam, High New Gundam, Sinanju, Sasabi. Oh, Gira
Let's go
Doga
RX-78.
or Gira Zulu.
oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Zulu.
yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that on.
That's a culture taste right there.
Yeah, that's a man of culture right there. Fuck, dude. It's fucking nice. Hypernetic says Ryan and John Mayer are Jess's man crush. Hey, you guys know me. And the last question he asked is, which wrestling kit would you recommend for a first build Gundam?
The Li Jiaolan Zaku 2 is real simple.
All right, there you go. Yeah, it just clicks together. You said, right? Kind of like butter. Boom. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Moving on to the Gunpla stuff, so I don't keep you. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I hope that you guys are doing well in the chat. I hope that you guys are enjoying the show so far. Oh, thanks, Real Time Gunplay is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to community. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That was okay. That's super awesome, dude. Thank you. That's way too generous, dude. Thank you so much, man. The Wing Zero. You said you had some problems with it. And I also saw your review, and I know you're also giving this kit away and all that. Not this one, but like the kit itself. Did you really like it? Like, because we were actually, Crow and I were talking earlier today that people are a little bit kind of tired of the Wing series a little bit nowadays.
I do like it because it's the best Wing Gundam made, without a shadow of a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's as far as I got. I mean, it's the best one that they've made.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the redeeming quality. It does some cool posing gimmicks and armor moving in the legs. But I will say, like a lot of other people, I don't care that much about Wing these days.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, no, I get it. I remember, I know Derek, if he's still here, he's my right hand in the brand. He loves this kit so much. But when I played around with it, as much as I like it because it really is detailed, and the legs are wow. Have you seen? Wait a second. Have you seen Saints Wing Zero, the one with like the pink one with like the stars?
Of course.
What did you think of that, man?
It was a very intelligent paint job, honestly. And then I saw a lot of people copy it, so you know it's good.
Yeah.
You know, somebody else did a really good Wing Zero. I can't remember the guy's name. There's a lot of great Gundam builders on YouTube that are super small.
Yeah.
He did like some white. It's a Snow White version. What do they call it? The Lord of the Loser version or something like that?
Yes, it's Snow White.
The Snow White.
Yeah, with like 6 wings on it.
Mm-hmm.
Great job on it, honestly.
God.
But I can't find him.
Oh man, if you get the name, let me know, and I'd love to talk to the guy and see his work. But yeah, no. How about you, Crow? Have you built the Wing? You have, right?
Yeah, I haven't painted yet. It's just chilling, waiting to be painted. It's a great kit as like kits go, but you know, like we talked about, Wing is just kind of like boring, man. It's the same song and dance. If they tweak it, it's very minimum in my opinion, or they're bringing it just to the level of what we're already seeing with current level kits. So it's fine. You know, obviously a good paint job would bring it out a little bit more, but you know, I'm not chasing Wing kits anymore.
Damn. Yeah, no. I mean, we got the real grade Wing coming out soon. Yeah, right. Like, and we were talking about like how nobody really is talking about it because nobody really cares for the Wing anymore. Like,
it looks good to be honest, but it is a Wing
how
kit.
many Wing kits do you need?
Yeah. Like, I mean, okay, that argument could be. I mean, how many H kits do you need, right?
I knew you was gonna say you son of a bitch. I need them all.
I had to. I fucking had to. And thank you so much, Noble Mecha, Kid Chaos, for the 1,000 bits cheer. And I know we got some cheers a little bit ago, but you guys, I don't want to interrupt you guys. Wolfgang, 210. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it for supporting us. But yeah, no, I had to do it to you, Crow. I mean, it's easy, man. It's too fucking easy.
Yeah, it's too easy now.
Your LED work is getting. Like, always been awesome, but it's getting even better. Like, I love the way it looks on this Wing Zero. Have you been watching?
I screwed up the chest.
Did you really?
How'd you screw it up? The chest's a big boner. I should have put the green in the chest light further back into the frame, and that would have evenly distributed the green.
It's a little bit to the right, yeah. Well, to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little too.
But the paint kind of makes it look like it's almost purposefully done. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
A happy little mistake, as I call it, because I was like trying to work the chrome in, and then it just sort of had that look, and I was like, "This'll do."
No, that's That's a good. I also, you know what, I was gonna mention that you talked about the chest pieces that keep falling out on this fucking kit. That's the problem I had with it. That's the problem that really like ticked me off because I had it here for a while, and then I ended up trading the wing for the RG Zong, which you guys haven't built the RG Zong, have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh man,
No.
I
would
figured
lo-
everybody was going to build that, so I decided to go resin instead on YouTube.
Man, Gundam, dude. I know. Look, I'm small and all this stuff, but man, if you could one day just work on the RG Zong, bro, it's fucking sick.
I can tell by looking at the frame of it.
Yeah, no, it's like that to me is a sign. Aside from the PGU, that's a sign to me that Bandai still knows what they're doing. They just need to kind of take a breather and be like, all right, let's take out the big guns. You know what I mean? But yeah. So what I was going to mention about your LEDs is, have you been watching Otaku Builder? James is actually a close friend of ours too over here on the show. Super cool guy, and I know that you talked about him a little bit. Before, you know, have you seen his wing? Have you been watching his videos or anything regarding LEDs?
I saw his wing after I did mine because I don't want to copy exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my thing. If we're doing the same kit, then I purposefully won't look at what he's doing so I don't subconsciously do the exact same thing with his wiring and stuff.
Okay, respectable. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that's actually another thing, another example of when I was talking about how if you're going to come into the scene hoping to be big, you have to come into the scene shaking it up, right? And I think that's something that Otaku Builder did. Is Otaku Builder, for one, he's got long-ass videos that I love watching. They're like 35, 40 minutes long, but they're like, to me, that's ASMR without it being like the sound thing. I love watching this guy work.
It's just good background music, and he talks like, you know, not throughout the entire thing, but in subtle parts.
And his voice. Can we just talk about his voice? He's got a good voice, right? And like the guy, he's got a good fucking voice. I mean,
I personally feel Otaku Builder hasn't gotten the level of respect he probably would deserve in the YouTube community.
I agree.
Because nobody was pushing to do LEDs in kits till him.
Yep.
And the only, like, I found Otaku Builder years ago when I started, like 2 years ago. And I was buying my LEDs from Evan Designs. And I was working with them. And I was like, I wonder if anybody else uses these. So I, you know, put it in YouTube. And that's how I found him. And I was like, oh, he's putting them in his kits. I'm like, I only do this for big kits. Because that was my game plan. Only big kits.
Yeah.
But, like, he made it such a demand that people were like, oh, you got to put them in the master grades too. Like, I only wanted to put these in like something like a dendrobium, which is what I was working towards, or perfect grades. But, you know, the game has changed and everybody wants to see LEDs, and he's almost made it seem like a necessity in some areas because, frankly, you know, the LEDs that Bandai supplies in some of the kits, like the new and the Sasabi, they suck.
Yeah.
You're paying like $14 for these two little piece of crap LEDs that don't work well and flicker. You may as well just put like a Micro, a Z, or a Pitco in there, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
But I will admit, he takes it to the next level because I think that's his thing, really.
Of course.
Where I focus on painting, he focuses on putting LEDs all throughout the kit.
And it comes out fucking perfect. I mean, one of the things that you know, another thing that I also enjoy about him is, you know, and the reason why I respect James so much is his philosophy when it comes to the hobby. The guy's like a teacher foremost, right, in his videos. I mean, even without him speaking, and he said this in our show before, and he's told us over here that that's what he does, is he wants other people to see that anybody can really pick up this this whole, what's it called, the Evan Designs LEDs, and actually put them in kits. Like, you can do it. You can do it, and that's his whole philosophy to it, and I love that about him. The guy is super cool. I really hope. Have you ever talked to him, Gundam?
No, we haven't really talked much outside of like the one time we were doing a charity together.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Do you have the address for it?" I'm like, "Sure, here it is." That's as far as our last conversation has gone. That was like a year or two ago.
I would love to get you and James and Saint in the same you know, talk. That'd be fucking sick. And speaking of having the same people, Crow, you need to talk to the Buttress, man. Do you know the Buttress?
Yeah, I think I've seen like one of her Twitch streams. But I know of her.
Well, you should
I
talk
might
to
have
her.
forgot to tell Crow that she also likes Age 1.
There it is. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
She
really?
fucking loves H, dude. She loves H. And when she was on the show a couple of weeks ago, we were like, Sean and I were like, you need to talk to Crow. Because, like, you guys love Age. You guys should talk. Because she's like, she's looking for certain kids of age that she can't find. I'm like, well, you got the black market right there with Crow.
I am the market. That's
Oh,
that's the thing.
Yeah, he's got all of them stockpiled. No, I would love to do that, but we'll get in. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I know Crow already knows a little bit of what I'm getting at with that. But I just want to mention real quick, Rusty, thank you so much for actually gifting a sub to my wife. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. God, you guys, with the support, awesome work. But yeah, anyway, is MG what's it called, Wing Zero Burka. An awesome kit, but was it necessary, Bandai? Probably not. We'll see what you have up your sleeve later on. But
Didn't they have like what
No.
the hell was it? Like a vote or something for the kids people wanted to see. And Wing Gundam wasn't nowhere near the top.
Yeah. No one
And
gives a shit
then
about
they're
Wing.
just like, okay, you voted for it, Wing Gundam.
Yeah.
1 second, Jess. So Wolfgang mentions Shinono. So she is fucking amazing on Twitter. Like
Well, let
the
me
things
look her
that
up.
she makes is just phenomenal. Like she did a new Gundam and it had like all these beautiful like color accents that were like the
Anime
I
painted.
guess like the reflection of the beam sabers. Have you seen her, Gunpla?
Yeah, I just said anime painted. That's what you're talking about.
Oh
She
yeah,
did
yeah,
the,
animated. The
anime
Exia
style. Yeah, I saw it.
yeah, she's
I
definitely
might give
one
it a
to
shot
follow.
one day.
I'm trying to do that right now, man. It's so fucking hard because you got to get.
I don't
like,
know
to the
how
T.
it's hard. Like I was trying to do some weathering recently, and it totally looked like I was drawing on the fucking Gundam. And since I'm
Also, like,
already
to the
kind of,
level, like the level of it being like you put it on a white background, it looks exactly
it
like
looks like a cell shade.
yeah. So like I've seen it done before, but like sometimes like it doesn't translate as well. Like you're like, oh, that's still a model kit. But like I've seen it where I'm just like legit, like there's no fucking way it's a model kit. And sometimes they'll warp like the limbs, like they'll make it to where it's like bended, like how in the anime it was. I'm like, that's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
I haven't
dedication.
seen that one.
That's fucking dedication, because it's difficult. I completely understand, because you need to understand the way light works in the animated scene, right? Like where it's gonna hit and how to get really awesome shadows and that. No, it's fucking crazy. Some of these people can make some crazy shit doing that, and it's a lot of like. And going back to what Gundam said, it looks like you're like, I want to try it out, but you forget that this person has probably been doing it for a year or 2 or 3 perfecting this, right? Like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Well, I know Gunpla could definitely do it.
Probably can.
Maybe. Finding time is my biggest issue for everything.
Yeah.
Finding time, which goes to also goes to show on your philosophy, which is another one of the reasons why I think you because every time we talk, you always tell me I wish people would see in the community would see me like you see me. I'm like, bro, I know people do. It's like Crow said.
It's 10 people.
So 10 people keep coming for the concert, right? Fuck it. I'm one of those people, and I'll keep fucking watching. But your whole idea of my only competition is myself, right? That's what you said.
Focus on what you're doing is usually how I go about things, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if you focus on what someone else is doing, it'll either drive you mad or you become obsessed with the wrong things.
Yeah.
But moving on to upcoming kits, so we're going to talk a little bit about the future of Bandai, has been focusing on that a little bit. We have these upcoming ones, and I'm going to start off with the big one that came out not came out, but it was shown a couple days ago, which is the MG Gundam Virtue, priced at 8,800 yen. I want to hear your thoughts. Want to hear if you're going to buy it. What is that that you say, Crow? Drop it, flop it. What was it?
Yep. Watch it, cop it, drop it.
All right, I want to hear it. I want to see, just by looking at these pictures, what do you think? And real quick, Death Pow, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I hope I said that right. Really awesome. Thank you, man. So what do you think, Crow?
Look, man, this is a 100% cop it. Like, I don't care about the 8,800 yen price. Fuck that price tag. This is like a beautiful double pack model kit. Like, this is the kind of shit that I need to like fucking hide my fucking pants. Like, I need to do like this.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I'm looking at it. Like, I love it with a passion. And I like, honestly, the Virtue is my least favorite of the four. Like, I really don't care about it, but seeing how they manage like the intricacies and just like the different levels of detail, like, I think it's phenomenal. It makes it look way better than the Curios. Like, I fucking hate the Curios now, but
I love that. Okay, cool. All right, there you go. Gundam. I want to hear it, man.
It looks cool. That's about all I got. I don't care for Double O. I haven't watched it. I'm a UC guy.
you should watch it, man. You should at least watch it for the overflags. Overflags are like one of the best grunt suits.
I'll give it a shot, I guess. I'm currently in Double Zeta.
Ooh. How's that?
I'm halfway there to getting to the good point everybody's talking about.
A good point doesn't come.
I thought you'd be a little bit more hyped because I remember you liked the Dynamis Gundam, didn't you?
Oh, the Dynamis is a good model kit. I'm sure this is probably a good model kit. It's the same frame, if anything. Then they'll do the Exia 2.0. Then they'll do the Exia, the Quintus Sword or whatever. I know where this is all headed.
I will say that I don't care for the Exia. I honestly don't. I think the best form of the Exia is the Quant. The Quant Full Saber at the end of the movie. You only get to see it for like 10 minutes and then the movie's over. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
What did I watch this for? And I just
Have you seen the Repair 4?
I haven't.
Oh, Repair 4 is really good looking. It's basically taking Exia and Quant and just like smashing them together.
Oh, really? The problem with the X is there's something about the design I don't like, but the Quant is a lot slimmer, and that's what I love about it. Like there's some about the torso that's a lot more appealing to me than the Exia itself. But for the conversion, like this, for the the Virtue, in my eyes, because I've been getting into scribing and all that, all the flat surfaces on that extra armor, holy god, the potential is unlimited potential. So I want to hear from you guys over there in the chat. Are you guys gonna grab it or not? Let me know if you're gonna buy it, because you're definitely gonna see a review over here on GTS. Not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, you're definitely gonna see a review of it over here. But we're gonna move on to the next one, which I know. Okay, this one I know that Gundam is gonna be a little bit hyped for it. All right, the RG High New Gundam, price at 4950 yen. Let's start with Gundam.
Fantastic. It's definitely got that. You know how Bandai's just every kit that comes out now, they like, look, it can kneel down.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it before, but now it can.
And now it can. And that's the big selling point. It looks cool. I still haven't built the first RG New. And we all knew this was coming. And since this is here, you already know Full Armor New is coming. So yeah, I ain't got much to say. I haven't slept in a while. And I'm buzzed. But I'll probably buy it, most likely.
We're losing him, guys. We're losing him. How about you, Crow?
Yeah, this actually may make me get rid of my Verka and my what they call the first one, like Blue New. I forgot the terminology people like to call it, but yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my two Master Grade News and High News, and I'm gonna just cop this and paint it.
I agree. It's called the High Blue. Forge Horizon says the High Blue.
Yeah, High Blue.
No kneeling, blame Katoki legs, where thighs are a myth and the ankles don't matter. Well, that was what you guys were saying about the new Gundam, right? Fucking ankles can't hold shit. But no, the RG High New Gundam is a must. I feel like that's like, if it's at the level of the RG New Gundam, it's gonna be sick. Real Time says the RG High New is like the best of the both original High New, High Blue, and the Verka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could the new Gundam bend down too? Because I haven't seen any pictures of it doing that.
It can.
It can. Yeah. You do everything.
It can. Yeah. The new if you haven't built the RG, and you say you have it, don't you? But you haven't built it.
Yeah, I was gonna resin kit it. I just haven't found the time.
Well, it can. The RG new, aside from the Sasabi new, but if we're talking about like postability, the RG new is one of the most postable RG kits ever. Like it's
Oh, wow.
it's awesome. It can do everything. That's why I know that the RG High new is going to be amazing in itself. The only thing that I remember you mentioning when you made that video, because you immediately made it Gundam, was that you didn't like the blue shades or the purple shades that they had on here.
Yeah, I would like it. What is it? It's got to be separate parts. I think I prefer the old paint style, but I'm guessing that could just be plastic.
For the Verka?
So you could paint over it.
No,
Yeah. This one.
For this one, yeah.
But you talking about like the funnels?
No, the part separation on the shield kind of like it's odd to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just in love with those legs, man. Those fucking legs, dude.
Bandai's putting a lot of effort into legs. In the arms, they don't even think about really.
Well, I mean, to be fair and to be honest, one of the biggest faults of the past kits in Bandai's arsenal is also the proportions. The proportions are terrible in a lot of the kits, and I feel like with the RG new, that's when they started like with RGs, like the proportions started getting better. That's why even now that I'm working on my Sniper 2 for the GTS group build, I extended the torso because it just looks so stubby. I like that they're kind of fixing the proportions, so I understand why they would go with the legs, because it's a bigger piece. Like even for the like if I were to ask you, what do you prefer on the PGU? Do you prefer the legs or the arms?
Bandai always puts more effort into the legs
Exactly. So it's like
for everything. So it's kind of like, to me, it feels like it's a bit off. Like the opening hatch gimmicks on the PGU for the arms pales in comparison to the legs.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what kit Bandai focused more on the arms and legs? Master grade age 1 normal.
I fucking knew it. You know,
They got the vents on there. The wrist rotates seamlessly.
It's sexual.
It is.
speaking of, one of these days I'm just gonna succumb to the pressure that you give off, Crow, and I'm just gonna be like, Crow, I need a fucking MG age.
Oh, some people have.
That's
already been done in the Discord.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it soon. I hope you know that. I'm gonna contact you and
Just
let
let me know, baby.
Just
I
let
got
me
I got an age 1 normal master grade just chilling in there in a box, waiting to be shipped to someone.
to someone. Forge Horizons asked a while ago, Gundam, if you're ever gonna build a Victory Gundam.
Yes, I am.
There you go.
Ooh, when you gonna do it?
I don't know actually. I got
'Cause he's
the
fucking
Burt car
pressuring
one
me.
with all the bullshit on it. The really decked out Victory.
Yeah. Oh wait, are you doing Victory or V2?
Could be V2, I think.
Because he's a goddamn succubus. Like he sent me a V2. He's like, build it. I'm like, I don't wanna. He's like, you're gonna fucking build it. You're gonna
watch
paint it, and you're gonna. He's like, all right, good. You wanna talk back to me? He sent me the fucking the expansion parts, and then even then he wasn't pleased. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna send you these fucking wings, and I got these like, blue translucent wings now. I'm like, God fucking damn it! I didn't consent to this.
Damn, fucking.
I have pink translucent wings.
You have the pink ones.
All I could find.
Fucking
When
Forge.
you build it, when you build the Gunpla, I'll build it as well. I don't want to do this shit.
I was gonna say, Forge. I'll take you up on a Victory. Shit, I'll do it. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because Robbie Pla is actually doing a Victory right now. Did you see those new videos, Gundam, of Robbie Pla starting out a new kit? It's a Victory, right? So
His Victories are fantastic.
I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. If we're gonna do it, I'll fucking if you say if it's torture, I'll do it with you, Crow. I'll fucking take one with you, man. I'll fucking do it.
I can't do this shit alone, man.
I'll do it, man. It's okay. And the next one that I have in here, and the last one that I have here, is the high grade Nightingale, 7,700 yen. The only reason I put it on here, I know it's a high grade, but it's a fucking huge high grade. All right. So what are we thinking about this? What do we think about this?
Well,
Crow?
you need it if you're going to buy the new.
Yes, you do. Yep.
And it's probably the best version of the Nightingale Bandai has done.
Yeah. Yeah, because the 1100 is the what is the RE, the reborn 1100?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The SD's not bad.
it's
The
pretty-
EX
Yeah.
or no, cross silhouette. Yeah.
The cross, yeah. Pretty nice. So what, you getting it, Crow?
When's it come out?
I think it's coming out at the same time as the High News, so maybe I think August, September. I might be mistaken.
If it's September, I'll probably get it. If it's August, I probably will wait.
Okay. Okay, well, there we go. High grade Nightingale. And I know, Gundam, you probably won't, right? You don't like high grades?
I'll probably get it to put with a new Gundam, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Fuck, diorama, maybe?
And no, it's just I could do that actually. I plan on doing like the high grade Dendrobium. I've already got it and built to my own custom RG GPO3.
Fuck. Oh, right, yeah.
What else am I working on? I'm working on 1144 Argama deck with RE Zeta and MK2.
Hmm.
But I might switch it to the HG Zeta Revive. Be less work.
Damn.
You know, put like the LEDs on like the deck.
I'll give it a shot.
Like optic fiber?
I do have optic fiber lying around.
Fuck. That would look fucking sick.
Yeah.
Forge Horizons, Gundam says, he said he already asked me to DM him on Discord, but he's like, same goes for Gundam if he wants one. So do you want a victory, or do you already have one?
I already have a victory.
There you go.
Or is it
Done.
normal victory? I got the V2 or something. Let me check.
We're gonna go through a torture. Crow, you got there. You back up right here, bro.
Yeah, because I built the Victory last year because Forge sponsored that video, and it's not a bad. The original Victory is not bad. It actually poses pretty well for it being like a fairly ancient kit in terms of Verkaz. But it poses well. It looks good on the shelf. I really didn't have any issues with the original, but the V2. I picked that up off my shelf and I wanted to chuck it. It's so fucking horrible. Like everything's loose. It can't pose. Fucking can't hold his weapon that well. Like it's a miserable time. Has zero articulation.
Fuck. That terrible.
But I guess it looks good. Yeah, like it looked good on the shelf, just standing there, very static.
Damn. All right. Well, we'll see which one. We'll see which one. And real quick, I just wanted to point out with the Nightingale. There's only
The Assault Buster. My fault.
Oh, he's got the Assault Buster. So then you don't have the V1 or the V2?
No, V2
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Assault Buster. I
Is
think.
Assault Buster? Oh, so he has the shitty one.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's the P Bandai version.
Yeah, it's a new one. But I think it has like an upgraded joints or something.
And they painted something gold on it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, like I said, I was gonna point out real quick that there's only 2 pictures for the HG Nightingale because that's the only post that you're gonna get. That's it. That's the only thing it can do. Just stand there.
It just looks. It does its
Just
best.
like the Nightingale. So
Yeah, yeah. There you guys go. But no. But seriously, I'm just gonna move forward. I know it's already been 2 hours since the stream, and I don't want to keep you guys any longer because I know both of you are very busy, and I know it's morning time over there, right, Crow? Or maybe it's already afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
We're probably gonna end the stream in a few minutes here. I just want to let you guys know on the Twitch chat. Thank you guys for joining in. Follow us on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. On YouTube, we have reviews. We have all of these go up 24 hours after they air. If you guys want to watch them, our #1 video is still the It's a Gundam video. So maybe this one will surpass it. But yeah, seriously, if you guys want to go over there. And if you want to become part of the Discord, our Discord is super chill, just like Crow's. Crow has a Discord, right? And it's super chill. Also, I think it's open now for the public. You posted it a while ago.
I closed it for the public now.
Oh, man, it's closed. It was
You
just
had,
like,
you had a small window to get in there.
fuck.
Yeah, wait till
You
the
gotta
next
know
time.
the password.
Yep.
It's not age.
Yeah, but I was saying, like, don't try age. You can't sweet
Don't
talk
be
me.
predictable, prick.
Don't try. And I want to give a special thanks to Argama Hobby again. Remember, you guys can use the codes that were just floating the banner the whole time to get 5% off stock items and 10% off the Spar Max compressors. Those are coming out soon. They're really awesome, high quality. But that's only from June 15 to July 15. You get 10% off the pre-order. Super high quality stuff. Argama ships to the US and to Canada. So keep that in mind. And special thanks to Gundam Hanger for sponsoring this one. Sunny 10 off will give you 10% off, valid until midnight. They have P Bandai, anything rare. They're awesome over there at Gundam Hanger, so go check them out. And consider becoming a patron if you want to support what we're doing here. as we keep growing. There will be exclusive look at upcoming content, new kits that are coming out that we're getting from our sponsors, chance to win kits with our tier system, and support us to get better equipment. There's a bunch of new incentives now too, because there's this new thing coming out soon. But before I get to that, I just want to give a super thank you to Crow for being on here. Crow, thank you so much. I know it's super early for you, man. Super awesome having you on here. Anything you want to say to your followers that are watching?
Well, thank you, Jess, for having me on here. I mean, I don't do too much, like podcasts or anything of the sort, so it's always a pleasure doing this. And thanks to Gundam for obliging and being a part of this as well.
Of course.
But yeah, thanks to chat, man. Ambassador, aka Real Time Gunpla, does good stuff. Forge and everyone else in the Discord and all y'all. Thanks for coming out and having a good time.
Yeah, seriously. And go check out Real Time Gunpla's channel, bro. He does some awesome stuff. Like, his reviews are top notch. Go watch him. Go check him out. It's a Gundam. You should check out his stuff. This guy's got some humor too. But Gundam, now it's your turn. Thank you so much, man. Seriously, it's been a year, and you seriously. I know it doesn't show or whatever, but I'm holding in on my excited the fact that you're here, and just thank you for giving me a little bit of your time and coming on here, man. Anything you want to say to the people in the chat or anything like that?
Well, 6 and times Dave's 9. Wait, that came out wrong. Well, I'm baked. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't slept in a while. I have nothing to plug.
Okay.
It was interesting to be here. Fluffy says hello. She's a pink little belly because she's a cute dog. See, some of us can't have kids. Crow rubbing
some
in
of
my
us can't
nose.
have pets either.
Why can't you have pets?
Government building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think a kid would be more dangerous than a pet, and your dog can't start a
Far
fire.
more dangerous. He pisses on the floor too.
Really?
Yeah, he's a little shit. Like,
Take it out to the dad, man.
I don't recommend it. Drop it.
Well, who am I going to leave my Gunpla stuff to? I have to get a kid. At least your stuff might be protected in the future.
Just get like a little assistant.
No,
Like,
that won't
import an
work.
assistant from Japan.
I can't have an assistant know all of my secrets. I'll be canceled so quick. You saw what happened to James Charles. One day you're America's little gay sweetheart. The next day you tell your assistant to save your ass for Coachella. And then you're in trouble. You're canceled.
Yep.
It's the way the
Long overdue though. One too many boys. He's sexting out there.
End the stream now. Quickly.
Okay. God, yeah. Thank you again. No, seriously, Gundam, thank you so much, man. Hopefully we can have you back soon. With that said, I want to let you guys know out here a special little announcement to everybody in the chat. If you guys are watching and you guys want to see more of this, we are coming out with
Thank you, chat, for showing up.
Yep. We have no grade sessions coming out on the 29th of this month. This is just a little teaser. I can't tell you who's the two guests that are going to be on for that one, but no grade sessions will be on Saturday nights, my time. And they're just going to be shit show, talks, podcasts where we talk about anything and everything. It doesn't matter if it's Gundam, it's movies or books or TV shows or fucking anything. No grade sessions, will be super chill. And this is a commission art that we commissioned. It's not finished yet, but it's for everybody out there. If you guys want to see more of this, consider following us here on Twitch, because this is where we stream all the time. And we will be seeing you guys soon. Thank you guys for coming. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.